Welcome back to NYSE TV Live. Later on today, cybersecurity platform Night Dragon and the New York Stock Exchange are set to co-host Cyber Live from New York. It's an event spotlighting cybersecurity leadership, innovation, and of course the protection of our vital institutions. Joining me now from Lisbon, Portugal, beautiful Lisbon, Portugal, Matthew Prince, co-founder and CEO of NYSE-listed Cloudflare and one of the featured voices of today's event. It is great to have you here this morning. I suppose for you it might be afternoon. First off, tell us about your role with the Cyber Live from New York event. You're a featured voice, Matthew. What do you hope attendees take away from the event here today?
No, I think cybersecurity has never been more important, and so it's great to be convening both so many cybersecurity leaders as well as the people who really need to make sure that they're staying on top of what the latest threats. And so appreciate the New York Stock Exchange and Night Vision featuring Cloudflare and a number of other cybersecurity professionals, and happy to be sharing what we know about the current state of the world.
I want to get a sense on kind of the evolution of Cloudflare here, kind of since entering the public markets. Talk to me about the most pivotal or defining decisions that have been so instrumental, so crucial to the development of the company, even in just the last few years, Matthew.
Yeah, I think Cloudflare's mission is to help build a better internet, and we try to live up to that mission every day. And cybersecurity is a big piece of that, making sure that the internet is more secure. And when we were setting down the protocols for the internet back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, we had no idea what it was going to become. And so every day, the team at Cloudflare comes to work and thinks, how can we make sure that the internet that we've all come to rely on can be faster, more reliable, more efficient, more private, and of course more secure. And so I think since we went public now over 5 years ago, it's been just amazing to see how our ability to access more and more customers, access the resources that we need in order to continue to invest in building out our network and grow the company into the company that we are today, that is only accelerated. I think there's sort of a myth that as you get bigger, you have to slow down, but that definitely hasn't been the case at Cloudflare.
How does artificial intelligence fit into Cloudflare's long-term strategy?
Yeah, I think that there are sort of 5 different areas that we're thinking about that in terms of potential, from the most boring to what I think are some of the most interesting. On the boring side, we're doing everything everyone else is doing, so making our customer service managers more efficient, helping us better score leads. Secondly, some level AI has always been a part of Cloudflare. The thesis of Cloudflare was if you got enough internet traffic running through you and you could run it through machine learning algorithms, you could spot threats that no one else is seeing, and that is definitely manifesting itself today. I think the third is that we are able to help secure the new threats that are coming from AI, so that whether that's data leaving your enterprise going into an AI model, or your AI system responding in ways that are just inappropriate when they interact with customers. Cloudflare has the tools that we can provide to companies to make sure that their AI and their use of AI is efficient and secure. Fourth, we're increasingly delivering inference tools at the edge of Cloudflare's network. We've deployed GPUs across the majority of the network that we offer, and we're using that. And then fifth, and this is something that we'll be talking about a lot next week, we think that AI is actually threatening some of the underlying business models of the web. People are reading the derivatives of content rather than reading the original content itself. And so we're working with a number of the largest publishers in the world in order to make sure that the business model of the web going forward is able to sustain a world where it's more AI driven. So across the board, AI is playing a big role in what we're doing, and it's impacting Cloudflare in a number of different ways.
I'm always fascinated when a company has just explosive growth after an IPO, seeking to scale globally, but also walk that fine line of staying true to your original mission, your vision, your values. How do you stay mission scaled and focused while still trying to grow a global brand?
I think at the end of the day, companies are just collections of people, and the key is how do you hire the best and the brightest. And today, when we talk to people, they want to work at places that they believe are actually making the world better, that they believe are very much mission driven. And what we've found is that by actually leaning more and more into our mission, talking about it more frankly than we did even as a private company, that's actually helped us recruit the best and the brightest. Last year, we got almost 1.5 million applicants coming to work at Cloudflare. That's an order of magnitude larger than many of our peers in terms of number of applicants. And so the features and products of the future, the cybersecurity decisions that we're making from the future are really going to be built by the people that we're hiring today. And the fact that we've got access to so many people who want to come to Cloudflare, that I think keeps us very much true to our mission, because if we didn't have that mission, I don't think we'd have nearly the number of applicants, and we wouldn't have nearly the talent that we have and the ability to really invent the future.
Yeah, Matthew, I know that expanding Cloudflare's footprint right here in New York is such a big priority for you. Talk to me about the reason why, and what do you see as really being New York's role in shaping internet policy as well as overall infrastructure?
I mean, New York is still the center of the business universe, and a significant percentage of our revenue and customers come from that area. As more and more financial institutions adopt Cloudflare, we're having more presence there. We're expanding our footprint. We have hundreds of employees that are in the area, and it's just such a vibrant place to be doing business, and such a vibrant place for us to be able to interact with customers. And so we obviously have a large sales team there, but we're seeing some of the top product managers, some of the top engineers want to be part of that community, and we're making sure that they can continue to do that from such a vibrant city like New York.
Matthew, I got to tell you, we are all so excited here at the New York Stock Exchange, this entire community, for this incredible event later on today, and you figure out to be a prime part of all of that. And so very grateful for your time and perspective today. That's Matthew Prince joining us from Lisbon, co-founder and CEO of Cloudflare. Matthew, thank you.